Live from News Channel 8, your News at 10 starts now.
The cold rain has moved into green country. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Grant Palmer. Meteorologist Colton Williams joins us now in Colton. While some freezing rain has fallen, much more is coming overnight.
That's right, Grant. And really the main wave now is beginning to make its way in here as we now have crossed over into the 10 o'clock hour. But this is expected to last into the overnight hours and especially be impactful for our Monday morning commute. So this is the bulk of the freezing rainfall now that's arriving, and it's knocking on our doorstep. In fact, we're already seeing lots of freezing rain on the western and southern and southwestern sides of the Tulsa metro area. Some of these pockets are fairly heavy, and it's just now making its way into the metro as well as that system continues to slide off to the northeast. So still got winter weather advisories going on for much of the Tulsa metro, as well as Tulsa metro southward. Now we've got winter storm warnings going on, as well as ice storm warning out in our far eastern counties, as well as in our far northwestern Arkansas counties. Okay, road conditions now from Tulsa westward and southward and southwestward are beginning to become ice covered. This is beginning to be a pretty deteriorating situation. Road conditions are worsening before they improve, but as the system continues to move off to the east, that will continue to be the case here for us as we go throughout the next several hours. All right, right now, they're taking a look across the News Channel 8 live camera network. Temperatures are in the upper 20s to lower 30s. Traffic looks okay at the moment. Coming up, I'll show you what I think it's going to look like tomorrow morning for that Monday morning commute, plus my ice totals. That's in just a few minutes. Grant.
All right, thank you, Golden. Tulsa road crews are out and about making sure your morning commute is more manageable, but the city still has warnings they want everyone to be aware of.
We ask that if they don't have to be on the roads this time of year, we ask them to stay at home. We understand there's things that need to be done also. And just to remind everybody that, drive careful. And if you see a unit out there, to back off of it and be back about 150 yards.
He also advises that you have an alternate route to work planned just in case of accidents or other detours. There's some closures and delays for tomorrow that you need to be aware of. Muskogee has announced all schools will be closed. Chelsea Public Schools is also closed. The University of Tulsa will start at 10 o'clock. All Tulsa Health Department locations will open at 10. And in Osage County, jurors who were set to report will now do so on Tuesday. OG&E is working ahead of the weather. They say crews and materials have been sent out to parts of their service area they expect to be impacted the most. The company says they hope by sending crews out in advance, they can cut back on any issues they may run into because of potentially bad travel conditions. The Cherokee Nation posted a billboard in Tahlequah for Trey Glass, a 19-year-old Cherokee Nation member who went missing on December 15th. We've reported his case before, since it's the first Casey alert issued after the Casey alert system for missing adults went into effect on November 1st. News Channel 8's Ryan Stockett has more on the search efforts and how Trey's family is dealing with their son's disappearance. Ryan.
Grant, Cherokee Nation says it's actively working to help with missing or murdered Indigenous people cases and has put up billboards in the past year and a half for at least 3 of those active cases. The most recent in Tahlequah for Trey Glass.
Stress and not sleep.
Elmer and Janet Glass are Trey's parents.
Go to work, keep my mind off. Think about something else when I go down there.
Trey Glass has been missing for more than a month. The Cherokee Nation Marshal Service is one of the agencies looking for him.
We've had several search parties out searching the area of Little Kansas, which is a township within Delaware County. So far, we have yet to locate him or anything from him that might give us a lead.
McNeil says that people can help by staying vigilant.
They can continue asking friends and neighbors. Just be vigilant is what I express. And as soon as they hear anything or get any lead, absolutely feel free to call us or the Delaware County Sheriff's Office.
I just want him home. That's all. Where it's warm, safe. And I want to know if he's eating or not.
The alert for Trey was one of the first since the Casey Alert, an alert system for missing adults in Oklahoma, went into effect. Legislators named this alert system after Casey Russell, who is a 29-year-old Cherokee Nation citizen who went missing in 2016.
I just want him back I think about it every day.
According to the Bureau of Indian Affairs website, approximately 1,500 American Indian and Alaska Native missing persons cases are in the National Crime Information Center. BIA estimates there are approximately 4,200 missing and murdered cases that have gone unsolved. BIA says these investigations often remain unsolved due to a lack of investigative resources available to identify new information from witness testimony, re-examine evidence, and review the activities of suspects. Live at the Update Center, Ryan Stockett, News Channel 8.
All right, thank you, Ryan. This Thursday kicks off the legislative session at the state capitol, and there's several bills up for discussion. The one causing a big ruckus is Representative J.J. Humphrey's HB 3133, which uses language specifically aimed at the Latino community. The bill states that if someone is of Hispanic descent, a member of a gang, and has been convicted of a gang-related offense, they should be deemed terrorists and have all property, vehicles, and money taken. After much backlash, Rep. Humphrey says he's going to change the language of the bill. More bills up for discussion this session is Senate Bill 1673, which would prohibit anonymous reports of child abuse. Senate Bill 1677 would allow adoptive and foster trans kids to be placed in unsupportive homes, allowing for guardians to try at-home conversion therapies. House Bill 3084 would prohibit students who, quote, purport to be an imaginary animal from public schools. Senate Bill 1699 would require public school officers to, or public schools to offer gun courses with specific focus on the, quote, history and dangers of gun confiscation. On Tuesday, Governor Stitt called for a special session aimed at reducing Oklahomans' personal taxes by 25%. That special session will kick off January 29th. Now down to two candidates for the Republican primary, a look at the final push for votes in New Hampshire. And while the clear Republican frontrunner is Donald Trump, who could join his potential ticket? We look at VP choices.
All right, taking a look at live radar now. We're starting to see our main wave of freezing rain moving in. I'll have your details on your full forecast, what your Monday morning commute looks like. That's coming up.
But first, with all the winter weather making headlines, it's important to be prepared for an emergency. Nick Calderon is here with a 10-in-1 tool that can help you on the road or at home.